Hello and welcome to my tiny little studio apartment. My apartment is about 300 square feet and I pay just under $1,000 a month for it. I live in Vancouver, BC, so that cost is a really good deal. I got really lucky on this place. Most places are a lot more expensive. Vancouver is a great city. The biggest downside to it is housing is incredibly expensive. I love watching YouTube videos of people's apartment tours, so I just thought I would do my own, and you can kind of come along with me, snoop through my apartment. I thought I would also include a little layout of my apartment here. As you can see, it's kind of a true studio because it has no bedroom. It does have an extra room, which is more like a closet. I use this room to keep all my clothes and to kind of get ready in. It's nice to just keep things out of the main room, but it's definitely not big enough to be a bedroom or really anything other than a closet. So let's get started with the tour. The first thing you see when you walk into my apartment is the kitchen, but I'm gonna just start right here first. Here I have my little entry area that has some hooks for my bags and my coats. And then I have a little baby shoe rack down here for some of my shoes I wear the most. And I have all my cords, my keys, my masks, my dog towel, which is not aesthetically pleasing right here. And then here I have my kitchen. The kitchen is super nice. It was redone right before I moved in here. There's a few issues with it, like its lack of storage. I have all my food, most of my food. I can't tell if this is crooked. I have most of my food lined up in these shelves here. And then I have all my glasses here with spices and oils and that kind of thing there. Here I have my beautiful old man coffee maker, which is the most important thing in the kitchen. I have some coffee, my vitamin case, and iron pills there. Here I have some plants, air plant up there. My oven is disgusting, we won't zoom up on that. They tried to put appliance paint on it, but it just made it worse. My oven mitt, meat thermometer, important things. I have all my spatulas and that kind of thing here. Here I have my little baby sink. I usually just have a mat. I use this mat to dry my dishes because I don't have any space to store a proper dish dryer. And then over here I just have my candle and my speaker, my paper towel rack, and on the other side I have my wine rack, but you kind of have to walk around here. I'll do this part first. So you walk around here, this is kind of my other side of the kitchen. I try not to have any like appliances on this side to just kind of keep things separate. This is my little dining area. I just have 2 stools. If I ever have guests over, which I used to, don't really do that anymore, they go on the other side. I just have a couple of other stools in storage that I use, so it makes like a nice dining table. Bit squishy, but it works. Then I have extra dog food, a recipe book with nothing in it, wine, drawing out some plants here, and then some regular plants. And then I have my TV hanging off the wall, which is a super cute black square. Little dog food station here, and basically that. And then this little area is the last thing of my kind of kitchen. I just have a fruit bowl, microwave, and then a little baby apartment fridge. I have some extra food in this little bottom guy here, which is very neatly organized, and then paper, iPad, that kind of thing. And then I have a broom and a mop. I just don't have a closet really, so I don't have anywhere to put those. I just have some extra food stashed behind here. Again, no cupboards. There's probably a more aesthetic way to do that. do the living room, office, bedroom tour. Okay, that's it, it's done. So basically I have my little kitchen, which is like kind of an overhang from the rest of the apartment. And then there's basically just one big room, and then in the back over there is a little storage room that I mostly use for a closet, but it's nice to just keep my clothes out of the main room because it would be very squishy in here if I were to keep clothes in here as well. So we'll start over on this side. Here is one of my favorite things of my apartment is my little gallery wall. This is the spot I sit in every morning when I do my journaling, or when I'm watching TV at night, or working on my iPad. Sometimes I'll work from my laptop here as well. So yeah, most of these prints are, I have a bunch of books that were my grandfather's that are like art books, so I just kind of took some prints from there. And some are from Etsy, some are from vintage stores, and I made this little guy just out of 4-leaf clovers that I found. I had a very lucky summer, you can tell. I just love the way this looks. It turned out super well. I also have these weird little light, like it doesn't have real wiring, so I have these weird little light switches throughout my apartment. This was a really old big house that was divided into units, so there's some quirks about it. I think it's 120-ish years old, so there's some weird things. This is kind of just like a leftover space that was turned into an apartment. Next over here we have a mirror that I got from Value Village, and below I have one of my many plants, and these are mostly just art books and some extra blankets, as well as my dog's toys and my yoga mat. This little shelf is actually vintage. It was my mom's friend. It's a little orange thing, orange crate, which is cute. I put this over top to protect it. It's one of my older plants, healthy boy, very happy. Here, this was my grandmother's chest. Sorry, it's not funny. This is my grandmother's trunk. It was my grandmother's trunk. It's my grandmother's trunk. So, it fits in perfectly there. I really like it. I have some storage shoved underneath because I live in a studio and storage is important. Those are the art books that were my grandfather's I was talking about. Some books on the left are just books I borrowed from a friend and need to return. And then do a close-up. Over here I have some prints that I make and sell, and I just have this little thing from IKEA that separates them nicely. And then here I have a London print that I got from Etsy. It's really hard to do without any glare. And then I made this print from the house I grew up in. My grandparents owned before that. It was demolished, so made a little cute memory of it in the form of a print. So that's my little, I don't know what area you would call that. Also recently put a bookshelf here to get the books off the table that were just sitting right there for like a year and a half. And here is my office space. This chair is ginormous. I would like to get a smaller chair, but it looked a lot smaller in IKEA showroom. And I had really picky needs for a chair that I like. Walked into something. But it does look ginormous and doesn't really fit in with the rest of the place. So above there I have another bookshelf, and then I have a poster I got ages ago, a plant hanging there, and then behind the giant chair I have my monitor, my computer on this good little stand, and then I have my work computer below that, a little keyboard and mouse. Beautiful keypad with my parents' dog, or what's it called? Mouse pad with my parents' dog that my sister made me. Here is where I store all my stuff for Etsy orders, just envelopes and protectant stuff. And then in this fancy little box, I've got all my mailing stuff and stamps. And then, yeah, over there I mostly use that light for taking photos of products and stuff. just because this place doesn't have great lighting all the time. I have an alarm clock, a little hand I got from a store I worked at, and my monitor. So that's my little office nook. And right beside it is my bed. I know you're not supposed to you're not supposed to work next to your bed or in your bedroom, but I don't really have any choice. So my bed, it's really just a bed. There's not enough room for a headboard or anything like that. This is just an old map of Vancouver. I love it. I just printed it to the size I wanted. Windows right here, and then beside it are my cactuses and succulents on another trunk that was also my mother's. I have books there, and then just some things for bed. And yeah, that's my little bed nook. And then, I don't know, this carpet I got recently from Structube. It was really cheap. I wasn't sure if I should spend a lot of money on a carpet, seeing as I have a dog. I honestly hate this hardwood floor that I have. It scratches super easily. You can see there. It has like blue knots in it, like knots in the wood. It's just weird. They obviously got the cheapest one. It was probably on sale. And then in here I have this little guy, which is full of all my workout stuff. It's a good way to hide it. So yeah, that is my main room. It's all basically one room, even though the kitchen is kind of separated. But it's a good little cozy space. And then I have a good little bonus room in the back, which is mostly being used as a closet. I would love to do something with this back wall, maybe add some wallpaper someday, but I haven't done that yet. So the first thing you have in there is just more card stuff. I have them all in this little IKEA. It's like a IKEA from the 80s thing that I painted. This was just some squares I found at a thrift store. Here is a giant mirror that I got from my old roommate, and I'm not looking so cute. This is my closet. I added this bar in, and then I just have like a little spot to get ready. I was gonna move that blanket, but I didn't. Here I have more cards and extra stuff, and then I just have packing supplies in this. Just like extra envelopes and that kind of thing. Oops. And then more card stuff. My vacuum, super handy. I vacuum like every other day, every day, because it's just so small and battery operated, and when you have a dog, you know. This is just kind of where I get ready in the morning, all my like makeup and that kind of stuff. Fun. This is underwear and clothes, and then extra bathroom stuff that I can't fit in my tiny little bathroom. Here I have a laundry hamper, shoe rack, clothes, storage, and then I kind of have a crawl space back here. Can't really see. You don't need to see. It's just a bunch of boxes. But it's really nice to have because I live in this tiny space. And then this is my least favorite room, which is the bathroom. I really don't know how to make this space cute. It's nice because it has really, really high ceilings. But yeah, it's just like plain white. I would like to like paint that, but it's kind of like plasticky. These are just little makeup wipes, reusable ones. Clean and dirty, keep them there. Here I just have toilet paper and kind of cleaning stuff. I try not to keep too much stuff. I have that other drawer there. This is a tile, the bane of my existence. Here I have my plants, my little shrine as my mother calls it, just like extra little things. Like I said, don't know how to make this bathroom cute. And that's my shower. Just a little stall shower with lots of space, which is nice. I just got like a white shower curtain because it gets really dark in there, so I just really needed the light. Face wash, hand wash, this bathroom rug that matches the floor. I had it before I moved in here, to be honest. The door I never close, and then some hanging stuff which I didn't make look cute. And that's basically it for the bonus room. Walking out of it, office, living room, here, and you're back at the door. And that's about it for the apartment tour. I hope you guys enjoyed snooping through my little apartment, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.